Welcome back to Cloud Storage Bytes. Now that you've got the billing basics, let's add a level of complexity, like when a client needs to be billed for their usage of your resources. Today on Cloud Storage Bytes, we'll take you into the world of requester pays. Whenever a user accesses a cloud storage resource like a bucket or an object, there are charges associated with both making and executing the request. This includes operation charges for performing a request, network charges for reading the data, and data retrieval charges if the data is stored as nearline storage or cold line storage. Now, normally, the project owner of the resource is billed for these access charges, but this isn't always appropriate. If the requester provides a billing project with their request, the requester's project can be billed instead. And this feature is appropriately called requester pays. With requester pays enabled on your bucket, you can require requesters to include a billing project in their request, thus billing the requester's project. Enabling requester pays is useful, for example, if you have a lot of data that you want to make available to your users, but you don't want to be charged for their access of that data. Note that there are some charges that are always going to be applied to the project containing the bucket, even when requester pays is enabled. These charges include storage charges for storing data in a bucket and any applicable early deletion charges. For complete details on those caveats, go ahead and check out the docs linked below. And now, let's look into how to enable requester pays. Start in the Cloud Storage browser in the Google Cloud Platform console. In the list of buckets, find the bucket that you want to enable and click the Off button in the Requester Pays column. In the window that appears, click Enable. Once enabled, a green bubble and On will appear in the Requester Pays column for that bucket. Of course, once you enable Requester Pays, you may need to disable it, so let's walk through that process as well. To disable Requester Pays on a bucket, go ahead and start in the Cloud Storage browser in the Google Cloud Platform console. In the list of buckets, find the bucket you want to disable and click the On button in the Requester Pays column. In the window that appears, click Disable. Once disabled, a gray bubble and Off will appear in the Requester Pays column. To check whether Requester Pays is enabled on a bucket, take a look at the list of buckets. The Requester Pays status of each bucket is found in that Requester Pays column. So we've looked at how to enable and disable requester pays on your own storage buckets, but what if you're on the other side? What if you're the account who wants to access an object stored in a requester pays bucket? Let's check out accessing requester pays buckets using GSUtil. Here's how to include a billing project so that you can download an object stored in a requester pays bucket. Project ID is the ID of the project to be billed. For example, my-project. Bucket name is the name of the relevant bucket. For example, my-bucket. Object name is the name of the object you want to download. For example, pets/dog. Object destination is the location where you want to save your object. For example, desktop/dog. Keep in mind that buckets that have requester pays disabled still accept requests that include a billing project, and charges are applied to the billing project supplied in the request. So make sure you consider any billing implications prior to including a billing project in any of your requests. There's more to come about cloud storage, but that's going to be for another episode. If you want to know more about using requester pays, check out the links in the description. Don't forget to subscribe, give us a like, and tell us what you want to learn about Google Cloud Storage. Thanks for joining us for this quick bite of cloud storage. See you next time.